again evening star SNR and the VIX pattern.
Okay. So here there is a pattern for the evening star. Okay. Okay. Wait 1 minute. So here can be any type of weak candle. Okay. That is just a concept because the candle is weak. It can be green weak candle. It can be a red one. It can be any type of weak candle. Now, this type of evening star, if you find, that is good. Okay. So after that, this type of three patterns, if you find, surely your results will be good. Okay. This one. But if you see, so now if you find this type of setup, surely the next candlestick will go down. But if sometime there is a wick in this green candle and all the candles are closing above the wick support level, so you know that if the candle closes above the support level, then buyers must enter for the 1 minute again. But I found what here, that is the very interesting thing. If the first trade close into loss, the second must go down for the bearish setup and must go up for the bullish setup. So two martingale steps are very, very good for the money management system in this strategy. So if you analyze in the chart, if the first the first candle is a loss trade, the second must goes down. If there is a bearish setup, if a bullish setup, the second candle must goes up. Why? What's the reason why this? If the one candle go close into loss and the second candlestick why goes down? Because that is what? That is a pattern. That is a pattern. The pattern suggests that the market will fall. And then if there is a little bit or any type of support level, because of the support level, buyers enter for 1 minute, but this pattern support, the next time the market will goes down, the candle will goes down. So that is all about. Any other question?
Hello.
Yes, brother.
How can we, sir, use VSA in it?
VSA, if you want to use the VSA in these setups, so only you can, because these three patterns based on the wicks, okay, spinning top and inverted hammer, and this one based on the wicks, okay. So tail, wick also are in there. So when the VSA you are using, if the volume increasing, that is a sign that any type or any party from the sellers or buyers enter in this candle. If the volume increases in this candle, it means the sellers entered here. If the volume increases here, so it means the buyers entered here. So spinning top suggesting when the volume increases so much from the previous bar, so it means the sellers entered in this area. So if the volume increases so much, then you don't enter the trade. If volume not increases, that is a sign of continuation. Then you can place a call option. It's sure that market will go up. For the
Okay,
rate,
means volume. When the volume is low, we can continue the trend, and
yes.
if the volume is ultra high, it means for 1 minute there will be a red candle.
Yes, yes, you are right. You are right.
Okay, and money management, sir, you have told about magical.
Magical, that is, I will share.
With compounding.
Okay. So that is not with the compounding at this time. It's just cover the trades. I want to show you. Okay, 1 minute here. So if your winning ratio is in the 7 trades, if you won 1 trade, that will be good for you. Okay, 7 consecutive trades, but don't lose 7 consecutive trades. Okay, So this is just a martingale, but not a martingale fully. It's just to cover the trade. So if you have $100 in the account, okay, and the return from the broker is 87% of the investment. So your first trade amount will be $1. If you lose, you can trade $1.15. If you lose again, you can 2.5. So in the 100 investment, you have 7 opportunities to win the trade. So it's common that if anyone can apply this strategy with the this money management system, so in the 7 trade, he must win any 1 trade. Okay, so there is no risk here. From 1 to 5, no risk, but the 6 and 7 trade is very risky. So if you want just to go the 5 steps, then it will be good. Your amount will be recovered. Again, you will start from the 1. Once your amount recover, again start from the 1. If you lose here, again lose here, again you won here, now again you start from the 1. Again you start from the 1. And if you lose on the first entry, second entry you won, then again start from the 1. Okay, so I will share this sheet also. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Any other question?
I say, bro, I have one doubt for that moving average.
Moving average, yes.
Yeah, actually, I tried to fix it at 50 moving average on the moving average, but I didn't visibly any low and high moving average like that.
Okay, I will share with you this setting. Okay. Who are you?
Yeah, Karthi Raja.
Okay. Okay, you send me message. I will share
Yeah,
with you that how we can set this the 3 moving averages. Okay.
yeah, okay, bro.
Okay. I said about the MT4. Yes, MT4 indicator, brother. I tried so much because you know that there is little bit problem with the MT4 data and the binary option data. When I consider the setup, I put the command into MT4, and MT4 in the MT4 for 1 minute candle, I got so many gaps in the candles. Our setup is not giving the good results because of the gaps in the MT4. So I'm trying again still that I can fix this type of problem, because in the MT4 there are so many gaps when the pattern appearing, or when the candle opening and closing, there are so many gaps. But in the IQ option broker data, you will see there will be no gap. Sometimes you will see the gap, but most of the time all the gaps will be filled by the IQ option. But in the MT4 there is problem, so I'm fixing it. If once it fixed, then I will share the indicator for these setups.
Sir, one question regarding MT4.
Yes.
The MT4 candles, they are moving faster than IQ candles, so that's make a little bit confusion.
Yes. Yes, you are right, because I feel also. So that is a, we can say that each and every broker have a supplier of the data, this Forex data. So IQ option have different supplier than the Forex brokers. So there are some financial companies which providing the stock exchange data. So those are the suppliers. So every broker are getting from different supplier. That is the main problem, because each and every broker have a little bit difference in the data. So binary broker supplier is different than the Forex broker. So that's the reason you will see these type of movements, fast movements, or sometimes gaps, sometimes most of the traders, they are saying that that is a manipulation. No, that is not a manipulation, but that is just a supplier providing data. It's not only one supplier in the world who is providing the Forex data. No, there are so many thousand suppliers, which every broker getting from the different suppliers. So that can vary from each and every suppliers. That's the problem.
And sometimes you will get a weak candle which is showing green in the IQ option.
Yes. That's same problem. They say that is same problem. That is same thing. When you see the doji in the MT4 and the green candle or the red candle in the IQ option, that's a common. That's common.
So that means that's not a problem. I mean, we
You
should consider it.
always follow the binary option because you are trading with the binary option broker.
No, I
Okay.
mean, the strategy has no problem. I mean, we can go with the
If
strategy.
you are getting the 5-minute setup from the MT4, then it will be fine. But if you are taking the 1-minute setups from the MT4, that most of the time you will lose.
Yeah,
Most
for
of the
five
time.
minutes, I mean, we should just get a
Yes, a little
indicator.
bit. It covers the variations between the gaps and the opening and closing price.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Any other?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Sir, how are you?
I'm fine, brother.
Sir, I am Ahmad. I have a question in about partners.
Okay. Ask me.
This is a impulsive wave and this is a corrective wave.
So,
Okay.
okay, Ahmad, 1 minute. So we are talking here about this strategy. This topic will be covered in another meeting. I will send you another ID for this topic. This your question, okay? If related to this strategy, then you can ask here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. If any question is related to this strategy, then you ask here because I will upload this video on the YouTube that everyone can get benefited from this strategy.
As Sir, you show all the candles here without wicks. So
Yes, that is just a concept.
just example, or it's I mean we can
Yes,
consider
that
the
is, these are just examples. That is a concept, okay? That is a concept. But here I put all the wicks below, above. Okay, but that is just a concept of the pattern. So this type of pattern you will find. Sometime maybe there is a wick here, there is a wick here, there is a wick here. You will find,
So we should
okay?
take care
But
of the wicks.
yes,
That
take care of the
okay.
wick because before when I describing this strategy, that I told that if you see there is a wick in this candle and this candlestick is closing under the wick, then you must avoid this trade. If there is no wick, then you can trade. Okay, so these wicks are showing what? It's showing the support and resistance levels. So you must avoid these type of trades when any closing price close under any support or resistance.
Or if it is break, so there's still no issue.
Yes, it's break, then
It
no
will be
problem. The next time it will retest, it touches the support, again it will goes up.
okay.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
if the candle, the like inverted pin bar or candle is breaking the wick, then is that necessary to see volume should be high or low?
For the inverted hammers,
Means it's breaking the red or green candle wick, then the volume should be high or low.
okay, so you can consider two concepts here. One, the breakout. If the volume increases with the breakout, if there is a wick here, like this one, if there is a wick, okay? So now the candlestick broken, this wick, it means a breakout happened, volume increasing, that is a sign of continuation, okay?
Continuation.
That is a sign, but there is no any wick in this and this candle. The wick is very, very small, which not give us a concept about the breakout. Now volume
Far from the
increasing.
level.
Yes, far from the level. And now the volume is increasing. That is a sign that sellers entered in this candle. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Another?
So as Sir, if the volume is increasing and the seller will enter, that means we should not trade on that next candle. We should wait for the second candle.
Yes, you wait for the second candle. If you see again you find a red, very weak candle here, like this one, a weak red candle. That's a green color, but a weak red candle. If you find, then that is a sign of continuation. Market will again goes up. If you find the weak, if you find the red, but which cover all the candle, so now the another pattern appearing here. So the another pattern created. So now you forget this pattern and follow the new pattern.
Okay.
Okay. Another? Okay, so I'm going to finish this meeting here. And if you find, again, any confusion with this strategy, you can write me. I will try to clear your...
Sir, one question is that
Yes.
whether these things we can get help from Delta River?
Help from?
I mean, if we compare this results with the Delta River software,
So Delta River is a very, very different software. So it's not related to the price action. It's not related to any other strategy. That is a pure volume strategy.
okay,
And the Delta River software is depend upon and give the information on the tick volume. And we are just analyzing the strength and weakness inside the candle. So where the volume is increasing, in which part of the candle volume increasing, decreasing, and in the green candle, the volume increased by the sellers or buyers, what will be the next, how we can predict the next what will be. So that is all different, which is not related to any price action or any this type of simple VSA. That is totally different. Okay.
okay.
Okay, brothers. Thank you so much. Join me next time.
Thank you, sir.
I will again give you the more clarification about this strategy. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.